All right, so this one is nice because it looks a lot like questions that we've done before, back when we started to learn about kinematics. So we are given a graph of angular speed versus time, and we say an object rotates with an angular speed that varies with time as shown in the graph. How can the graph be used to determine the magnitude of the angular acceleration alpha of the object? Justify your selection. So before we even get into it, we know that when we have a speed versus time or velocity versus time graph, we can figure out the acceleration, or in this case, the angular acceleration, by finding the slope. So we say this is like our change in omega over our change in t. Acceleration, or in this case, angular acceleration, is defined as our change in angular velocity over our change in time. So if we're able to calculate the slope, we are able to find the angular acceleration. So let's see if any options check out with that. This says subtract the greatest value of the angular speed from the smallest value of the angular speed because alpha is our change in omega. That is not true. It's our change in angular velocity over time. So not just how much we change, how quickly do we do that change. Determine the slope. Hey, that's what we said before. Looks like B is going to be our answer. It says determine the area bounded by the line in the horizontal axis. So that is not true. We know that if we have speed versus time graph or angular speed versus time graph, the area is going to give us stuff about the position. And the slope is going to be our way to go from speed to acceleration. So this is not true. This will tell us the angular position, but not the angular acceleration. And then this says it cannot be determined. That is not true. Cool, so it looks like our answer in this case is letter B.